We are continuing our topic in terms of the educational application refactoring on the Blazor server, and we are continuing with the existing case. So for now we have this file, and as I have told in the previous video, so we have a kind of case with these groups synchronization. So what do I mean? That we have some groups here in the file and we have some groups here in the database. So, and let's assume the worst case scenario, that first of all some of these ones could be missing in the database, and the faculty and department assigned to some of these groups in the database could be incorrect because of the data which we had before. So not of so the data could not be so actual as here in the file. So, and our case is both to insert or update or check these program names, educational program names, and both do the same for the students groups. So how we are gonna to do that? So first of all, let's look at the function which currently is responsible for the insertion of these groups. So here we have as a parameter we have the existing collection of the groups and the name of the new one. So first of all we are correcting the name for possible inconveniences, then we are generating the slug, and then we are performing a check against the database of this group either exists or not exists. So, but if we look at the faculty ID, so faculty ID we are currently setting it just in terms of the naming of this group, and here we are not setting the department ID, so that's not the complete functionality. So let's extend a bit this function with the optional parameters. So let's provide, as far as we can see in this file, we have both department ID and faculty ID. So let's see, it's faculty ID or not. No. Yeah. So we can just provide the department ID, and by the department ID we obviously get the faculty ID. So just divide it by 100. So let's here provide the int department ID, which will default to 0. So this will not break our existing functionality, and here we are leaving this part as the same, but here let's make this quite more complicated. So first of all, if the department ID is greater than 0, we should let's override it for the existing groups, because as far as I have mentioned, this data is should be newer than the existing in the database. So group department ID will equal to the department ID, and the next one, that group, maybe let's put this before. So group dot faculty ID will be equal to department ID divided by 100. Yeah. So, and let's invert this one and then return the group after that. Yeah. So, and yeah, so, but probably we should not return the group, but yeah, so currently let's look at this a bit later. So the faculty ID should be first of all here as department ID is 0. So if it is 0, let's keep it as 1, and if it's not, let's do it this way. So, and here we can just put it inside the if block. So if the department ID is 0, so we will do everything this. So, and after that we are gonna to create the new group. So, but just in terms here we have to also refactor it a bit. So the group is new, this group. So the faculty ID will be equal to faculty ID and the department ID. The department ID should be quite more complicated because we should also depend on this department ID. So let's copy it. If department ID is 0, so yeah, and let's make it +1 because each faculty has the department which has the number of faculty ID multiplied by 100 +1. So, and if it is not now, so it will be equal just to the department ID. So yeah, here we are adding this group to the groups and returning the group. But here we have to alter this group. So if group is not now, if this group is not null, so we have to turn this group. Better if we do it like this way. So groups dot first, because this group does exist in the maybe, yeah, so if it's this group from the database, so yeah, so it should be okay. So group faculty ID and then return the group. And here, as we are passing this as a collection, so we will update this group. So let it be this way. So, and so one moment. Я занят сейчас, я перезвоню. Да, хорошо, да, давай.